Yes, to the old stomping grounds of the Centaur. Split Hoof Crag and Split Hoof Hold, and dig some up.
Hey, I got your back.
Me again, trying to be smart and do things in a good order, ends up fucking me over. You have the sacred flame. Do not speak to me unless you do, Orc. You did this favor to ingrate yourself with me, but I'll not sing your praises. I know what is to come. Where the sea failed, the great air spirit will strike you and your people down for many transgressions against the elements. Be gone from my sight. I'm a fucking shaman. My God. And if you want to play the transgressions card, I can make the fact that the Centaur nearly genocided the Tauren. Yes, as far as I remember, anyway. So yeah, suck on that apple. Now we have to go all the fucking way back. Yeah, Shroud of Contempt, alright. Fucking contempting this. Sure. Oh, so outhouse boots. Really? Eesh. At least they're going with the pants. Looking like less of a clown suit by the day. Honestly, I'm thinking I might just call quits and go get some sleep. I'm getting tired. I'll finish this quest, then I'll call quits. To be honest, I want to say I'm a fair bit my way through this place, which will be nice. I need to be picking up the pace. I'm level 46 now and I need to get to 110. Suppose you could say it's me almost halfway. Like 10 levels off. Which is a start. Well, that's done quickly. Warcraft Durcar is the flotation device for the ship. Looks kind of like gold, sort of. Centaur probably can't tell the difference. Wonder if the Alliance have pulled this same stunt themselves. Let's find out. Next time on my Durcar Let's Play, we continue with the Grand Larceny. But yeah, for the Alliance thing, we'll probably find out when I start leveling my Alliance alts. One of them might end up coming down this way and doing, the Thousand Needles quests. And even if they don't, I can easily swing over and do it on any of them. So. Oh, good, I can use the riverboat. I do wonder, how fast is it? Or would it be just quicker for me to drive on the water? I have no idea. But yeah, eventually I'm sure I'll get to show you what it's, the Alliance version of all these quests. Eventually. I'm not sure which character I'll start leveling next. I'm thinking I might go back to my Worgen Rogue. He will be going to Red Ridge Mountains. Then he'll be going to Duskwoods. Then Strangleton. Eventually, I plan on having, each class at 110, but that's going to take forever. That's going to take ages. This is a long-term project. And you get to join me every step of the way. You get to suffer with me every step of the way. I don't mean to be a dreary guts, but let's be honest, this is going to take ages. And there's going to be a lot of repeat content. I'll try and spice it up as best as I can by, you know, not always going to the same places. Like, instead of going to, you know, Thousand Needles, I might go to... Is there another place I could go to instead of Thousand Needles? I'm not sure. I think it might be the only 40 to 45 area here. I actually don't... I don't actually see another one. Okay, you know, instead of going to Tanara, so go to Foulwood. That kind of thing. And if I am, the only other way I can spice things up is, say if I'm going to do repeat content, like for example, I have a gnome monk I'm going to be leveling. I already have him done in Tinkertown. He's going to be following in the steps of Kurganok for the first bit. I've already put a great time between the two, but let's say if I'd been more... well, if I... Did I really forget about this for months? I can't remember. But let's say I did. You know, let's say the Kurganok King was more recent. I would have put the, you know, instead of going back to be honest, I just keep getting stumped here. My words keep getting stumped here by how bad of an example this is. But basically, say, like, let's just go with the Kurganok thing. And the monk thing, I would delay getting back to the monk for a bit. Go deal with, like, go record a few more characters, put a bit of space between the two, then record the monk. While I'm still going through the same old content, you know, maybe if I put a few months in between, maybe it won't feel as boring. That's my only other option, to be honest. Because beyond that, it's not recording it. And no. Kind of want to record all of it.
I get no respect around here.
It's kind of a hard choice, because part of me is thinking that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't record all of it if I'm just going to be doing a bit of repeat content. But part of me feels that, you know, why not? You know, like, I'm not forcing you to watch it. It's an option. You can just wait till I get to Legion territory and then have a then. You know, that's perfectly fine. That's, you know, you're well within your rights to do that. And you know, I won't be grumpy with you if you decide to do that. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, to be honest, I'm already forgetting the first half of that point I made. I think I am actually going to stop recording here. But I think I feel bad about, you know, recording so much repeat content, but I kind of want to record it all, and it's not like I'm forcing you to watch it. So I think it all bounces out in the end. Yeah, I think that was the crux of it. And anyway, I'll probably end up having different commentary, even if I am doing repeat content. Or be dying inside in a different way. Haha! Fun! Once you return with enough of that pyrite, we'll give it a once-over with a paintbrush, pile it up on a pallet, and send you back up with it to the chieftain. Genius. Now where's that gold paint? I know it's around here somewhere. Now that the gold is ready, I want you to take it up to Khan Blitz. He'll be so overwhelmed, I bet he'll offer to help us set up the drilling rigs. We could use the horsepower. Haha, get it? Horsepower?
Stay strong.
A pallet of gold. All of this fake gold should guarantee us winning the oil drilling rights. Wait, I don't remember clicking on that guy. Whatever. Let's not drive off the cliff. I can actually attack these guys, though I don't see the point. What's this? That? There's a lot of gold you have there. Just put it down on the ground, Orc. What is this? Fake? Split hoof. Durcar and the goblins... Split hoof. Durcar and the goblins have tried to fool us. Kill him. Well done. I am not stupid. Go back to your master and tell them that there will be no deal. That is, if you can survive to make it back to him. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Yeah, they weren't very good at their jobs, were they?
Smart man.
They what? I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no experience as a contract negotiator. I used to serve drinks for a living, but Daisy put me out of business. Time for a new career, I guess. Eminent domain. It is their destiny to take this oil. Unfortunately, that centaur retreated to here. Unfortunate the centaur retreated here when the sea rushed in. Unfortunate for them, that is. They spit in our faces, Durcar. We made them a generous offer, and they made the mistake of not accepting. Now we show them their ways. Clear the centaur off of the split hoof heights. The oil must flow. The defender drill. I'm not leaving here empty-handed. Are you? I bet you were wondering what's in the giant crate. Well, wait no longer. I want you to take one of these drilling rigs to the oil pools and pump us up some crude. Of course, you should expect the centaurs to attack. Just fend the drill long enough to get us a barrel or two out of the ground.
If you can make it here, you can make it here.
So the centaur horde relations are going to be quite poor. Well, I guess we kind of vindicated the Skycaller. Though, interestingly, he's actually not hostile. You think of everyone, he would be. I was going to say he's probably the burliest one here, and I'm actually starting to think, yeah, he might be. Still, it's only by like a level. I wonder, will the centaur that attack be applicable? Yes, they are. Cap it. Huh. He actually knows about the technical terms of, you know, oil drilling. Interesting. The centaur here are more intelligent than the goblins insist on giving them credit for. But anyway, yeah, I was going to ask, would they count for this? Because in some defense missions like this, they actually don't. And so it's good to see that they, you know, are. They're polluting our new home. Go. Sadly, I can't loot them, but oh well. And to be honest, this is probably one of the least messy oil rigs I've seen in WoW. Or, you know, oil tanks. I've seen, you know, the huge towers they have just squirting oil everywhere. Yeah, this is probably one of the, you know, cleaner ones, even though it is leaking all over the place. To arms, brothers and sisters. They're destroying the land. Yeah, your brothers and sisters see, they just don't care. Sadly, the rig is halfway dead, and I'm only halfway done. Can I heal it? I can gift it water walking. I can remove curses from it. I can cleanse the rig's spirit. Can I heal it? Yeah, I can fucking heal the... It's immune. That is hilarious. But I've given the rig water walking. I'm happy. Oh really? You finished early. Okay, now that is pollution. Drop it there. Cool. Certainly flashy. We'll kill a few more centaur while we're here. I was kind of expecting more to attack. Kind of hoping more would attack, because then two birds would stone it. But, whatever. Oh, nice. Honestly, the Centaur here really, their name really reminds me of some... I don't know what's going on with that room. Well, it's the Centaur of the other place. The Desolus. So, yeah. Just some, you know, the Galak clan just really makes me think of some Desolus Centaur. I just don't remember, you know, which ones or what, and so on and so forth. So that does look like a thing that was in Desolus before. In pre-Kata, you could go to, you know, outside Maradon. You can find a horn that looked like that, I do believe. And if you blew it, you had to defend from an onslaught of enemies. I don't remember anything beyond that, but that was a thing once upon a time. Quazzle Spry Sprocket and Gnomebot Helper. So that's the Alliance base. And nothing. No, actually. Just kind of waiting for them to summon, you know, guards to kill me or something. Oh, and here's their boat. If I'm not being oblivious, I think the only difference is the banner. But, either way, I actually do wonder how the Alliance quest goes. Considering they have their own giant box, I imagine it's gonna probably end up going similarly.
Well, spit it out.
That'll teach them. You've softened the split hoof up enough that we should be able to govern them now with a mineral guard presence from the speed barge. That is, once we've dealt with their supposed air elemental leader. Oil, black oil, oil, black gold, Tanaris tea. We're rich. We just have to clear out the remaining pesky Centaur. I'm sure with all the money we're going to make, we can relocate them to some other bluff. That,
This gig ain't so bad. Smart.
I don't know why that keeps disappearing. That old bitter Centaur, Skycaller Vractus, mentioned the great air spirit that the Centaur worship. To secure the heights, the last step is for us to deal with this thing. So I've seen them blow this giant horn at the top of the hill up there, and an air elemental come that came down. It gave them orders and dissipated. Go blow that horn, Durcar. Slay Whirl. Blow the horn, then slay him.
Don't try anything.
But that actually won't get rid of it permanently. To get rid of it permanently, you'd have to go to the elemental plane of air and then kill it. There. And that will be pretty fucking difficult. You would imagine that an elemental plane will be a bit beyond Durcar's level right now. Though I suppose beating up on this plane would at least get rid of it for the time being. Also, is that blood? Are they sacrificing people to it? Just the red clay, just unnerving. You dare call upon a Lord of Skywall, Durcar. I'll destroy you and cast your carcass down into the pit of slime from whence you crawled. Yeah, Skywall, that's what the elemental plane of air is called. You do go there in Kata as part of a raid, and you do beat up the elemental Lord of Air. And a few other powerful lieutenants. But to be honest, that's it. It's just a early dungeon, and that's the end of it. Early raid, and that's the end of it. It doesn't go any further than that. Like in, you know, Farlands, they have, you know, the Hydro Defenders, you know, lingering to, or whatever the faction was, in case the rise of a new Far Lord. That kind of thing. You just swan into the elemental plane of air, strike the guy down, and you just leave. I don't remember there being anything beyond that. So it's just kind of strange, you know, all of that, really.
Well, spit it out.
Well then, let's see them get any kind of magical hocus pocus. Well then, let's see them get any kind of magical hocus pocus air support now when we take over. Alright, Durcar, I need to get this oil back to Pozic on the speed barge and let him know